Well, hey friends, as you can probably clearly tell, I'm coming to you from a very different place for our Friday check-in. I'm recording this Thanksgiving afternoon. It's Thursday afternoon, and I just got finished with a beautiful bike ride here in a 55-degree balmy Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And I wanted to go ahead and record this vlog because tomorrow I'll be on the road headed back to Ocala. So I did something new this year. I've never done this before. Instead of allowing the Thanksgiving coma to set in Thursday afternoon of Thanksgiving like I normally do, I decided to get a little proactive and to work off some of those calories that I just took in. And so it got me thinking about this upcoming season. We're very blessed this year. At least I consider us very blessed in this regard. Maybe it's because of my particular vocation that I can say this, but we've got one Sunday between Advent and Thanksgiving to be proactive. We're not rushing ourselves immediately into the Advent season. We've got some time to breathe this Sunday and to be proactive. And I would invite you to do just that. We're going to have a neat service, a service that, to be honest with you, I've never really been a part of. In the degree that we're going to be doing it together this Sunday. We are going to worship, we're going to pray, we're going to have all the elements of worship that we are accustomed to having on Sunday morning, but we're also going to be reminded of the symbolism of so many very important traditions that take place within our church, specifically the decorations that we see around us. And so this is a really important hanging of the green service that will be less focused on the actual doing and the hanging and the decorating, because most of that will already be done by Sunday. But we'll get to learn or be reminded of why that is important and how that connects to our faith. Just as a heads up, because of the nature of this service, we felt it was really important that our kids remain with us. So there is no sermon, parents, before you start to freak out, there is no sermon for them to sit through. But the elements of the service that we move through will help remind them and teach them a little bit about all the wonderful decorations and why they're important and what they symbolize for us, specifically in this upcoming season of Advent and then Christmas. All right. A couple housekeeping things. Thank you. That should be the motto this week, right? Thank you. That's what we're all about. But thank you for the so many of you who participated in our stewardship campaign and submitted an estimate, a giving card, a pledge card. Our finance committee and our financial secretary have been sorting through those and getting those plugged in, and we're so very grateful that you have committed yourself to be supportive of the mission and ministry of St. Paul's in the year 2024. If you are on the fence and you haven't quite made that commitment yet and you're prayerfully considering, I want to offer myself as just a resource. If you'd like to know more about our church, more about how we steward the funds that you give us, more about where we believe as leaders we're headed as St. Paul's, please respond to this email. I want to be available to you. So if you have any questions, I want to be there to answer them. All right. And lastly, there were 2 emails sent just in probably the last 4 or 5 weeks about all the wonderful holiday things that we are investing ourselves in and serving our community. And many of those have kind of come and gone now because we've turned in the angel tree gifts, and then we had the food drive. We've got a couple of those things still left out there. We've got the hygiene stockings that are being returned. And there is a Foster, Florida Christmas party that we've been invited to come and support in a couple weeks. I raised that because our table, where we're going to be offering a craft and offering an activity for the foster families and foster children to do when they're at this party, is going to be very dependent on having lots and lots of gingerbread men and women baked and usable for that day. So in preparation for that, next Saturday, not a day from now, but next Saturday, Saturday morning, you're being asked if you can come and help Amber Gellner and Crystal Curlin and some others that have kind of taken the charge. If you can come and help prepare and bake lots and lots of those particular cookies that can be used and decorated at the Foster Florida event, please let them know. They're going to have a sign-up sheet this Sunday, so you can sign up and come and be a part of that, and they're going to take care of that. So that's just something that bubbled up, a great way to serve our community and to support the continuing work that so many of us here at St. Paul's are invested in through Foster Florida. All right. Grace and peace to you. I pray that your Thanksgiving has been a blessed one, And I will be on the road when you receive this on Friday, and I'll be back in Ocala this evening, and can't wait to see you Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.